There is a gas station in Texas that lowered its gas below $2, and they did the math wrong. Now, the owner of this gas station is a huge MAGA. Huge MAGA. He was losing money on his gas. That's how much he wanted to support Taco. And they did the math wrong. He thought it would cost him like $4,000 or $5,000. $300,000. Now he has to file for bankruptcy. $300,000. He was losing so much money on gas because he could claim that he had gas below $2 a gallon that it's now bankrupt him because his accountant, who's his wife, did the math wrong, and it's cost him over $300,000. You can't make this shit up how ignorant these people are.
Someone said, I know I'm a moron, but you should see my supporters. It reminds me of a story of someone who had opened up a business called Trump Market or something to represent Donald Trump. And ICE agents went there and raided the place, and they actually deported the owner. So this is coming full circle for a lot of them. There are two types of Trump supporters, billionaires and idiots. Check your bank account and see which one you are. Here you go, dumb straight from my diaper. Gas prices have increased, and the American people must suffer for Trump's war.
What? How the fuck can we take America back when these cocksuckers don't even fucking support us? Fuck these motherfuckers.
Took them to the point where gas prices had to go so high for them to be disappointed. I voted to be racist, not poor. The fact that he removed the sticker at the gas station shows how he genuinely didn't care until he saw the prices. I honestly feel bad for them. Desperate people are the only ones that can be fooled the easiest. As an Iranian, I don't blame them. I just hope they don't make the same mistake again. Come on, think about it. We're really talking about people who could be even 3-time Trump supporters. This is the type of mentality that they have to vote someone 3 times. And you have hope that they might not make the same mistake?
You know, I thought it would be easier the more I talked about leaving MAGA, being a 3-time Trump voter. But I have to be completely honest with you that it's not getting easier, and it actually feels like it's getting more difficult.
And then here comes the tears. Look, here's the thing I don't think y'all realize is that it's too late. You voted for him 3 times. He's already been in office twice now. It's too late to take back your vote. It's too late for you to be sitting here crying to us when so many people's lives have been changed because you voted for him 3 times. And then you're mad because you're not being accepted. But what did you expect? You expected just open arms in the community that comes in? Oh, you voted for him 3 times. It's not your fault. Come here. Did you expect us to forgive you? For what? You've ruined lives. You're crying because you're not being accepted into a community when you voted 3 times for people to be kicked out their communities, physically removed from the country, in fact. And that's where I'm lost at. What did you expect? The damage is done already. He can't run again. So for you to say, oh, I finally woke up, you woke up too late. This is like us telling you, don't drink and drive. And we're telling you this for years and you continue to drink and drive. And then you cost somebody their life because you drink and drive. And then you get on this internet talking about, guys, I'm sorry, the sober community doesn't want to accept me. Yes, because we've been telling you. We've been telling you for years not to do it, and you still did it. Then you get on here crying about how you can't get away from the mean comments and so not accepting you into the community. But guess what you can do? Turn your phone off, go outside and go live a normal life. But guess what millions of people can't do? They can't go outside. They can't go to work to feed their families. Heck, they can't even hide in their houses. But boo-hoo, it's me. I'm the victim. I'm the one that's being mistreated here. Like, what type of backwards way of thinking is this? And for some reason, we're just supposed to accept you with open arms and positivity. For what? For what? What are we accepting you for? And that's what I don't understand is why we're supposed to accept you. Why? Somebody has to help me out with that because I don't get it. But y'all let me know what y'all think. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.
A president who is competent and he has a grasp on the economy and what is happening, and he knows how to fix it after 4 years of destruction.
Tariffs are working?
I mean, it's a no-brainer for me.
The fact that he said it's a no-brainer is funny. I mean, clearly there's no brain in there. The lights are on, but no one's home. The only grasp he has is on little... Hey. Oh, y'all are savages. I swear this looks so bad, I thought it was AI. The way he was behaving, I don't think AI will recreate a scene like this. It's, I think, far too smart for that.
That moment when you go into a Northern Ireland bar and are immediately accused of being
a bad person because you're from the United States.
Wait, so they accused you of being a bad person just because you're from the United States?
I walked in with my husband to the Central Bar, and I immediately noticed that they had the world news on, rightfully so. There's a lot of crazy things going on in this world.
Quick question. Who is responsible for a lot of the crazy things that are happening in the world right now?
Then the gentleman said, "Are you American?" And I said, "Yes, we're American." And I'm not lying to you when I say it instantly went from, "Yes, I'm American," to, "Well, who'd you vote for?" And I kind of was just shocked. I'm like, wow, that was very direct. And I said, we're on vacation. We're trying to get away from all of that. We don't really want to talk about it.
Oh, so they didn't actually accuse you of anything. You just didn't want to answer a question. Why? Why didn't you want to answer that question?
I genuinely just wanted to go in, enjoy some pints. And if it was a friendly conversation, I will gladly go back and forth. But to bring up any sensitive topic, anything like that, I would have said the same thing. Like, I don't want to talk about that. It's uncomfortable.
We wouldn't want you to be uncomfortable, not a little uncomfy. But again, you still haven't talked about who it is you voted for because you want to ignore that on your holiday. Could it possibly be you voted for somebody who has not made it just uncomfy, but rather unbearable, unlivable, deadly even to live in this country, stripping millions of people of their affordable health care, abducting parents off the street, leaving children to come home to empty homes, putting 13-year-old pregnant girls in a detention center in Texas? They are great victims, and now you're also forcing them to give birth. I mean, God forbid you be a little uncomfy on your holiday, though.
Not because of, like, directly what's going on. Any sensitive topic, why would you want, especially while drinking, why would you want to talk about something so sensitive?
Why not just say who you voted for? Because at no point has anyone ever asked me who I voted for, and I not just said confidently Kamala Harris or Joe Biden or Barack Obama. In fact, a lot of y'all like to even say you voted for Barack Obama. Like, oh, come on. Why not just say who you voted for? Because honestly, it's a fair question considering how crazy the world is, as you yourself admit. And for you say you didn't. You posted this the other day talking about how we're canceling people because of who they allegedly voted for. But wait, I saw this. What was that? And what is this one?
Oh, so you really don't care about illegal immigrants being detained by ICE and families being separated? No.
Let me just see if I've got this right. You're on holiday, as you put it, trying to escape all the bad things happening, the bad things that are happening because of the person you voted into office. Then when asked about it, asked who did you vote for, you didn't want to talk about it. And then you yourself admit that they continued to drink and talk about politics because they had the fucking news on when you walked in. And things got more and more angry, which tells me that they had more to say about Donald Trump, who is a fucking clown show, and you didn't like it. And you felt personally attacked while admitting they weren't actually directing it at you.
And because the news was on and because people tend to drink in pubs, and the more upset they were getting and the more nasty the comments began to come. And although they may not have been directed directly to me or my husband.
I've been to Ireland twice. It was a fantastic time. Never once was I embarrassed to talk about who it is I support politically because I care more about other people than I do my fucking self, including other countries like Ireland, who has been negatively impacted by this administration as well. You tried to escape all of it to go on holiday. Congratulations, you're allowed to go on vacation, but you're not a fucking victim because of who you chose to vote for, and you're now embarrassed by it.
He's an idiot. We got to get rid of him.
Yeah.
He's going to ruin the country. Everything that this country has worked for, represents, he is ruining it. And it's right before your eyes. This is it. This is our country. You know, I want my country back. I don't want everybody going around with their the MAGA with the American flags like they're the only ones. We are the Americans too. And I think there are more of us. No, I don't think, I know there are more of us because we believe in what's right and wrong, empathy, kindness, bringing the country together, not dispersing it.
It's very refreshing when you see a celebrity come out and go against what Trump is doing, because it looks like everyone done folded. You have Nicki Minaj, you have Nelly. I used to be a fan of De Niro, now I'm not. I guess it's because he's calling out on your president. Have you tried winning a presidential election? Guys, come on. Trump had the richest man in the world to help campaign for his election. How could you lose?
I started off as a Satanist and I was hardcore against him and everything. I was a hardcore liberal and all that, but then my mom hadn't started inviting me to church. Church was the main reason I started listening to him because he was doing more of the things that I believed in.
If we think about sort of the principles Jesus stood for, why would Trump be the embodiment of that type of figure, a godly man when he was found in a civil trial to have a woman? He talked about grabbing women by the you-know-what. He can't name a single Bible verse. He's been divorced twice. No record of him ever really going to church. Disparaging our veterans, suckers, and losers. Making fun of disabled people. Is that really the Christian man?
Why believe the news? Why believe all the news?
Bro, where do they find these people? This has to be an NPC. Someone said, and there you have it. You believe all the news, but everything that isn't Fox is fake news? Anyway, let me know what your thoughts are with everyone we had seen from MAGA. Leave your comments down below. Love to hear what you have to say. If it's your first time to the channel, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Really helps out the channel. Also, check out this video. I'm pretty sure you're definitely going to enjoy it. But nevertheless, I will see you guys when I see you. Peace.